2022 was a year of seemingly endless disasters for crypto. There was just no escaping the constant stream of blow-ups in the news and on social media. Even if you weren't caught up in the early Bitcoin hype or the meme coin and NFT crazes, after this FTX disaster, you have to be left with the question, is it all just a giant scam? It turns out that the story behind it all is pretty interesting and fortunately doesn't require any fancy blockchain technology theory to understand. You probably already get the idea that a lot of money's flowed into crypto in a relatively short amount of time. But was it really just groundbreaking technology behind all of this, or was there something a bit more sinister going on? As we saw in the last part of this series, the story of crypto really got going in the aftermath of the '08 financial crisis. At the time, the environment of widespread distrust motivated a group of hacker activists to design and implement a decentralized system for storing wealth to transfer among individuals. The early philosophy was of crypto being a perfect digital money. In that video, we also saw that after the COVID pandemic, central banks pushed interest rates to basically zero, and over that time, many investable assets enjoyed huge appreciations in value. Money pouring into things like stocks and the housing market when interest rates are low is nothing new, but compared to these things, crypto is just a baby asset, and because its value is in being purely digital, it's actually backed by nothing at all. Also, the early creators of crypto were very much anti-establishment. So why now were big institutions, ones with seemingly no motivation to change the status quo, also piling into crypto? Investors are looking for what we call secular market trends. The new Steam or IC engine, the computer, the internet. These are the kinds of things that affect every aspect of our lives and create endless opportunities for business. In the first part of this series, we discussed how a certain famous type of business arrangement also benefits on the value of a big story. Satoshi Nakamoto is the pseudonym used by the creator of the Bitcoin white paper, which detailed the nuts and bolts of Bitcoin and its blockchain protocol. Satoshi was a messiah-like figure who rallied around him a community of developers to work on the Bitcoin project. But in 2011, Satoshi vanished without a trace, leaving behind the very movement that he created. And with this, of course, many unanswered questions. Chief among these, why did he leave? At this point, Bitcoin did have some problems. The record keeping on Bitcoin's blockchain is decentralized, which gives the system its trust. But because the protocol requires computers to solve complex cryptographic algorithms, it's slow, supporting a maximum of 7 transactions per second. And when we look at the other industry players, for example, MasterCard, which claims to regularly conduct upwards of 24,000 transactions per second, we can see that Bitcoin is nowhere near in the ballpark of current players. Also, because computers are racing each other to solve these cryptographic problems, the process is extremely wasteful, raising doubts over the environmental sustainability of Bitcoin technology. Did Satoshi just give up at these hurdles? We may never know his true motivation behind leaving, but there's another likely possibility. When we consider that Bitcoin was developed in response to the dysfunctional and corrupt state of the traditional financial system, could Satoshi have foreseen what was coming for crypto over the next decade? Maybe even at this early stage, Satoshi could tell that people didn't really care if Bitcoin was being used as some perfect digital money. All they really cared about was that it was going up in value. Satoshi had created a beast, and there was no putting the genie back in the bottle. After co-founding Bitcoin magazine in 2011, in 2015, Vitalik Buterin would burst onto the scene with his own Ethereum Network. Fortunately for crypto noobs, the term blockchain technology is actually more important to the story than the technology itself. At this stage, investors were getting used to the idea that while related to Bitcoin, blockchain technology was a big important thing all unto itself. For anyone who'd heard about getting rich off crypto, this went a long way to keeping that dream alive. However, the real benefactors of all the hype in blockchain technology were the people that already held crypto. The demand created by more and more new people entering the space served to guarantee the value of their assets. Does this kind of thing sound familiar? The Ethereum network soon gained a mass following on the back of all of this, but unlike Bitcoin, where the BTC coin itself got all the attention, the Ethereum network would play a pivotal but supporting role in the future of crypto. For the purposes of our story, again, the details of what a smart contract is aren't that important. What is important is that two brand new formats of scam would be born on this technology, both of which would go on to draw millions of new people into the Ponzi scheme of crypto. Mid-2020, and in the easy money frenzy that followed the COVID market crash, a few tweets from Elon Musk would send Dogecoin off on a tear to something like a 14,000% gain, cementing its spot as the greatest meme coin of all time. Since Dogecoin, there have been other successful meme coins. For example, Shiba Inu is actually just a generic copy-pasted token on the Ethereum network. The success of a meme coin is more meme than coin. Not how innovative the technology is, but how viral the marketing goes. The meme coin evolution in crypto laid bare the true profit motive behind it all. No longer was it about saving humanity as Satoshi had dreamed of. Now it was all about gambling on speculative investment products. Suddenly everyone had heard of some random crypto project going up in value 100 times. Smart contract networks like Ethereum supported all of this. With the ease of creating new tokens, thousands, tens of thousands were made. Marketers that understood the endless demand created by the FOMO following Shiba and Doge, etc., would get together a team and build an online community around their projects. Next, they would pay influencers to promote their projects to their followers on social media. Then on the launch dates, they would eagerly await all the suckers to come in and buy their worthless shitcoin with good ETH, and then dump their holdings on the market right at the peak, crashing the price and leaving all the other investors with nothing. Many big name celebrity influencers have been caught out selling their followers out in this way just to make a quick buck. But probably the most shameless example of this type of thing was the Save the Kids token, where a group of crypto influencers got together and ripped off the charity Save the Children by stealing their logo and promoting their project as a way to make money with crypto and help disadvantaged kids at the same time. This saga and many others like it have been covered by CoffeeZilla on his excellent YouTube channel that we highly recommend checking out. Talking about shady crypto projects, before we wrap this up, you might be thinking, hey, there's something we're missing here. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are basically a smart contract that even smarter marketers realized that they could use to sell financial product to a whole new group of people that might not have even considered purchasing in the first place. The actual function of an NFT is basically just to record the ownership of something on the blockchain. And here's the crazy part. The digital asset itself isn't actually recorded. Only a link is recorded on the blockchain with the picture of the monkey or whatever it is actually just hosted on a regular old web server. As anyone that's clicked on old links knows, these can break and of course be copied and pasted. There's obviously one last thing that deserves mentioning in a video about crypto scams. The FTX disaster came out of the blue to many, but following the Ponzi scheme model of crypto, it wasn't hard to see it playing out this way. FTX was a crypto exchange where customers could buy and sell crypto tokens, basically acting like an ecosystem in which crypto could exist. At some point, when corruption becomes increasingly systemic, it will inevitably spread out and infect its own environment. The founder of FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, understood the systemic corruption in crypto and exploited this maximally to his own benefit. With so many having lost their savings to crypto scammers like Sam Bankman-Fried, there's a real danger here of a whole generation being left behind from investments. Which is a scary thought with the already widening gap in wealth inequality between young people and the boomer generation. Keep an eye out for the final part in this series where we will give you the foundation of sound, easy to understand investment principles that you can build a future of financial well-being on.
Hi, I'm Aiden.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
I'm Garth.
Hello, I am Bilal. Please consider subscribing to our channel, liking this video, leave a comment with your thoughts or a question down below. Hitting that notification bell is also the best way to keep up to date with these videos to help you on your journey to financial well-being.